Well, hello there, my little raindrops, and welcome back to another Spooktoberous video. Wait, what? Oh, this is the third video, or probably fourth video line you guys are watching today, and I'm very confused because you have not seen X-Listener in a while, a new one? Oh my, I guess that means you guys are ready for this Spooktober video. As you guys can probably see and hear, I'm doing an ex-listener for you guys all, and our sweet little horse Sans is getting his just desserts. Let's just see how bad this day can go. So, shall we get into it before something interesting happens? You don't want to get walked in on now, do you, listener? I wouldn't think so. So, let's get started, shall we? Tonight is Halloween. Are you ready? Yes. Your boyfriend Sans has been up to no good as usual. As as of the monsters being released from the underground, Halloween is nothing more than a chaotic mess. And every year Sans makes sure that you're his main attack. Ugh. But you were ready, as beforehand you kept an eye on his plans for Halloween. You kept peeking in and listening in on his conversations, making sure you knew exactly what was going to happen, so that you'll be perfectly prepared for tonight. You quickly walk out of your room and down to the living room, where Sans is writing down some notes, while Papyrus is sitting down next to him, eating some spaghetti. It is quite early for spaghetti, you thought, but of course you knew exactly what could be in it. It's Halloween. You were having no chance of trying Papyrus' spaghetti today. So you decided to go over to the kitchen and make yourself something to eat. But before doing so, you look over at Sans, who seemed to be mumbling under his breath. You give him a soft and he looked your way. What do you want? You just giggle and reply nothing. He just rolls his eyes and get back to what he was doing. You quickly make your way into the kitchen and quickly peek out so you were able to listen in to the conversation that was happening between the two skeletons. Sans, is this such a great idea? Last year it didn't go so well.
Ugh, Pops, it's gonna be fine. It's not like I'm gonna kill her. It's just some harmless prank.
Some harmless prank, you thought. You rolled your eyes as you walked into the kitchen, making yourself something to eat for breakfast, making sure not to touch anything that Papyrus would have touched. After making your food, you walk out with plate in hand. Papyrus quite surprised that you didn't eat what he made, but just rolled it off of his head like it was nothing. You sit down next to the two with a big giant smile across your face. The both of them just look at you for a second before getting up and leaving the room. You definitely knew they were planning something, and you knew you had to listen. You finished eating quickly and walked up the stairs to where the two were now hiding at, talking in the hallway. Sans, you're serious about this. You can give her a heart attack. Sans didn't seem to care too much about it, like usual. He liked making you the butt of his jokes around Halloween. But of course, you had something planned in return. You smiled as you walked up the stairs past the two into your room. They both seemed to stare at you for a second, but not bat a question to you. Once entering your room, you search around to find the bag of stuff that you pre-set up. You had a handful of things set and ready to fake your death when Sans decides to scare you. You made sure that you were doing this correctly. You quickly set everything up in your clothing before walking back outside the door. You have a full day before Sans tries anything, and by then, who knows what time it's going to be. You smile at the two and tell them you're going out. They both look at you very confused before speaking. Human, is that such a great idea to go out tonight? You give them a small, before walking down the stairs. Sans quickly yells back to you.
Be back by 8.
You look at him and give him a soft smile, You definitely knew what was happening around 8, so you'll surely be coming home later than that, just to give Sans a little bit of a heart attack so he thinks that you probably got kidnapped. You give him a soft nod with a smile before walking out the door. As you do so, you can hear Papyrus speak up. Sans, it's not a great idea to let them leave. He didn't respond. You rolled your eyes as you quickly left, making your way down to Toriel's place, as she didn't live too far away with Frisk. Once you got there, you quickly knocked on the door, and opening the door was Frisk with a big giant boo! You give a soft jump with a soft giggle, as you two share a good laugh together before being left into the room. Once inside, Toriel greeted you with a smile. Hello, dear. It's so lovely to see you again. What brings you by? You give a soft smile before speaking up. Well, as you can see, Santa's planning this horrible prank this year, and I can't sit one bit longer. So, I have an idea. Toriel looks at you quite shocking before letting you continue with your idea. I'm planning to fake a heart attack. Just give him a good scare. Toriel giggles before replying. Is that such a great idea? You smile as you giggle. Yep, 'cause I'm coming home later than usual. And at that, Sans is already going to be worried as fuck. And I have enough things here in my bag to make sure Sans has an even bigger heart attack than I do. She looks at you and gives you a soft nod, then asks again, why are you there? You smile as you look at Toriel and give her a reply. I need a place to hang out for a while before Sans starts looking for me. And this is probably one of the best places to go. All you have to do is tell him that I'm not here. Toriel seems to nod and respect this idea, as Frisk had the biggest smile across their face, asking if they can join you. You agreed, and they giggled their butts off. They quickly dragged you upstairs so you can get dressed and ready. But even though it was still pretty early, you didn't need to get ready so quickly. So instead, you and Frisk sat down and watched Mew Mew Kissy Kissy, and just enjoyed it for a while. Then, suddenly, your phone rang. It was 8 o'clock. You decided to let it just ring, as you decided that the alarm needed to look like it didn't get dismissed. After a while, Frisk got a little bit annoyed and asked you to dismiss it. Instead, you muted the alarm and just let it ring. 5 minutes later, Sans ends up calling your phone. You, once again, did not respond to it. You just let it ring all the way through. Frisk gave off a soft giggle as this was happening, knowing that you were planning to freak Sans out. After about 15 minutes of this, Sans teleported downstairs into the living room. You instantly hid inside the closet as he barged upstairs.
Frisk, have you seen them?
Frisk looked at him very confused before shaking their head no, and telling him that they haven't seen you all day, actually, which was strange because you was going to come over for a movie marathon. Sans then looked and sounded completely terrified before leaving. You gave off a soft chuckle as he did so before leaving the room, the closet. After doing so, you quickly got dressed up and got into your effect to make it look like you were almost being kidnapped. And around 8:30, you decided to walk back to the Skeleton Bros' house. By the time you get there, you knock on the door, pretending like you lost your keys. Instead, you just accidentally left them at Toriel's place. Sans opens the door to look at you, shocked and terrified.
Where the hell were you? You had me way sick.
You didn't reply as you just walked in. You wanted to make it look like you were petrified, as something bad happened and you couldn't control it. Sans again asks,
What the fuck happened?
You didn't respond as you just walked upstairs. Sans just rolled his eyes, deciding to go on with his prank. As you enter your room, you fatally know that something wrong was about to happen. About 5 seconds later, Sans pops up out of nowhere with a cleaver in hand, acting like he's about to attack you. You quickly clutch your chest, breaking the little packet of ketchup you had sitting there and falling down to the ground. You twitched a bit as you did so, pretending that you were having a heart attack or you had some type of harsh injury that would cause you to bleed the moment your heart increased past a certain rate. Sans looked at you confused for a minute as he laughed. His laughter soon died down when he thought that this was real. He quickly started asking questions. Are you okay? Wait, what happened? Wait, are you okay? When did you hurt my vocals? Wait, what's going on? You didn't respond as you continued to fake shake. About 5 minutes later, Papyrus walked into the room and looking at Sans, who is mortified. Sans, are you okay?
For
the first time in a while, you have never, ever, for the first time for you anyways, Sans was petrified out of his mind. Of course, it was no surprise he didn't see this coming, as you never used to retaliate when it came to Halloween pranks. About 5 minutes later, Papyrus contacted you and asked if you were okay. You didn't respond, pretending to still be dead. Papyrus stopped for a minute and glared at you before speaking. Is that ketchup on your chest? Sans stopped, looked you dead in the face before pulling you close to him and licking the part of your hand that you had covering your chest. After a quick taste, he quickly yelled, "Are you fucking kidding me?" You gave off a soft chuckle and started to laugh. Gotcha! He looked pretty pissed off, but you didn't give two damns if he was. After a few minutes, he finally calmed down and asked what the fuck was that about. And you told him, payback. He stopped to think for a minute before chuckling softly.
Yeah, I had that coming.
You chuckled as you pulled him close into a hug, but he stopped you effective immediately. Don't hug me when you're covered in that stuff. You thought for a second, before mumbling, you sure you don't want to lick it off, Sandy? He stops and glares at you for a second, and Papyrus instantly leaves the room.
You're really asking for a bad time.
You gave off a soft chuckle before mumbling, Happy Halloween. And as you did so, suddenly everything went black. I hope you guys enjoyed that. No, there will not be a part 2, and no, I'm not doing smut. But thank you guys so much for watching. For the previous viewers who love these things, sorry that I don't do them as much or anymore really, as I do want to switch from being vocals like this to Minecraft videos. For those who don't know, I have recently been helping my friend and they are not amenities on their channel by voice acting as Chica. So feel free to go check them out. I'll leave their YouTube channel in the description down below. So you guys can go like, comment, and subscribe on their stuff. And mention how weird freaking Chica is. Guys, hey, Chica is crazy. But most of all, I wish you guys a happy Halloween. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Either you guys are going trick-or-treating right about now or getting ready to go. Or you're being dragged out by family to go with them. As this is a teen and up channel. So I don't know what the heck you guys are doing, but I hope you guys' Halloween is amazing. If you're staying online doing a live stream with a few friends or vocalize, hope you guys are having fun with that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, my little raindrops.
Peace.